to master every style in Blue Lock Rivals. People often ask me, Giorgio, how do you master Sai? Giorgio, how do you master Kaiser? Giorgio, how do I master Kunigami? And well, today I will be doing all these styles combined, from easiest to hardest. And if I miss any styles, comment, and it'll give the first comment 100 Robux. With Asagi, he doesn't have any dribbling moves, but has a powerful shot and off-ball move. So you need to learn how to be in the best positions at the perfect time. But if you want to fully master Asagi, you'd have to be a master of common dribbling moves like air dribble, the juggling dribble, and the rainbow flick. If you fix these weaknesses, then you'd be the best Asagi you can be. Now, Chigiri's style whole base is its speed, so you need to know when and how to use it effectively, like going into a tackle or sprinting with the ball. I'd recommend doing dribbling moves and combining them with your fast abilities for a powerful output, like this. Since you have no shooting moves, you need to master the basics of shooting. With Hiyori, he has 3 moves: laser, ice dribble, and pass. With only 1 dribbling move, you have to be good with off-the-ball movements. And chemistry, this style and character relies a lot on a striker, which you are the passer, so I would focus on your strong points, like your passing and chemistry. Well, if you're Gagamaru main, you're either a goalkeeper or a troll, but let me help you. If you're a goalkeeper looking to get better, you would have to have good handling, positioning, saves. These drills will help you with all of them. Doing these regularly will make you the best Gagamaru in no time. Bachira is one of the best dribbling styles in Blue Lock Rivals. So the things you need to work on are passing and shooting. I will be going through both of them and how to master them. Shooting, you need to start regularly practicing against the AI keeper in private servers. For passing, you need to regularly pass to your teammates and practice 1 to 2 combos in scrims or matches. Otoya has a unique and decent skill set and is an overall attacking style, but you need to know how to win 1 versus 1s in duels or you're practically useless. Scrims would help with this, and 1v1s, and always try use your moves for intercepting. Corona is the best style for passes and 1-2 plays. So what you need to work on is finding a partner and mastering your dribbling and shooting, which can be practiced in friendly games in 1 versus 1. And if you need a friend to play with, join my Discord server. Passing check, defending check, shooting and dribbling. Igagori might be the best defensive style in the game, but let's see how we can improve him offensively. With passing, you can do wall passes and bounce passes. And for shooting, you can do practice volleys and bounce shots. Karasu is by far my favorite style in the game, but how can we master him? Like Nagi, timing is important. You need to master the arts of 1 versus 1s and know how to bait your opponent's move to then use your Raven dribble. A lot of 1v1 will help you master this skill. Raven dribble is decent, but not reliable because of its short distance. So I'd recommend using the air dribble and the rainbow flick. With Rio, you just need to have good game IQ and decent dribbling. Like knowing when, what, and how to copy abilities is one of the most overpowered weapons in the game. And to really improve this, you need to play a lot of scrims and be really defensive. Nagi is one of the best styles in Blue Lock Rivals, but there's still a lot of people asking me how to use him. So I'll show you guys how to go from noob to pro. With Nagi, I'll give you 3 important tips, with the last being the key to mastering Nagi. Tip 1 is to use this exact tech to get an insane amount of range on the field. Jump, slide, header, trap. Second tip is just to use the trap. It's literally built for Nagi and gives you 50% cooldown on trap and 50% trap shot boost. The last and most important tip is to use Nagi as a defensive style. Trap the ball on every pass and rainbow flick close to you. Dash out afterwards also. Follow and like for more Blue Lock Rival content. Alright, now for the mythics. The King style is the jack of all trades and has the longest shots in the game, but doesn't have any good dribbling abilities, so the air dribble and the juggling dribble will be your saviors. Of course, you're the king, so you don't need to practice passing. Aiku is the only style able to tackle mid-animation. That's what makes him so powerful. You always need to keep your backside to the goal and wait for your opponents to use their dribble or style move. Doing these frequently will make you an unstoppable defense. Yukimiya is a top 5 style, and I know a lot of people don't know how to use him, so I'm going to show y'all how to go from noob to pro with Yukimiya, with 3 tips, with the last being the most important. First tip is that you want to combo your dribble moves with your shots, so it makes you more unpredictable. Tip 2 is going to be to use any speed flow like Wildcard or Emperor. Combine this with the first tip and goalies won't be able to counter you. Tip 3 is to improve your in-game passing and shooting. since you already have dribbling and ball control, so this tip will help you out. Kunigami is the best striker in Blue Lock Rivals when done correctly, so this is how you master him with these tips. Tip 1 is being patient with your body block and wait for your opponent to dribble to guarantee your steal. Second tip is using the prodigy flow and combining it with your power shot. So when you're at the goal, you have 2 fast shots at opposite ends of goal. And the third and best tip with Kunigami is unshift locking when you power shot, so the goalie doesn't know where you're aiming. Nelbatura is the most underrated style in Blue Lock Rivals, but there's a lot of people that don't know how to master him. But let me show you how to with 3 tips. The first tip is to combo nutmeg with monster steel to get the speed boost and create more space. The second tip is to use your B freestyle. It gives you 3 extra dribbles and a speed boost, so having it is definitely worth it with this style. The last and easiest way to score with Miro is by aiming your smash lift one way, then switching to the opposite side, like this. To master Nelisaki, you need to have a good understanding of the game and know how to combine your moves. Like combining dash plus lefty shot to make you more unpredictable, or meta vision with another speed boost flow, like prodigy or wild card. Third tip is to always tackle when you dash. This causes an unpredictable play, and it's not easily counterable. Sei is an easy style to use, but hard to master. Sei has shooting, passing, and dribbling, so these 3 tips will help you master the other aspects. First tip is, when you're using arm swipe, you should wait until they air dribble or do a move that takes them away from the ball. The second tip is to stop wasting perfect pass when you can easily make the same pass with a regular pass. Save perfect pass for actually far passes. Third tip, and most important tip, is to use a flow like wild card that makes you faster. Because when you use prodigy and meta vision at the same time, you move so fast people would think you're hacking. Now with the most complete style in Blue Lock Rivals, Don Lorenzo. Most people don't know how to play him, so here's 3 tips to master him. First tip is to combine zombie dash and golden defense to always score. Second tip is to use the prodigy flow. This always going to come in clutch for scoring, especially since you don't have a shooting ability. And the last and most important tip is to understand this is a defensive style, and you always need to be marking the ace and blocking pass courses. Kaiser is the best style in Blue Lock Rivals, but many people don't know how to even use him. But he must show you how to master the best style in the game. Tip 1 is you have to practice your Kaiser impact and Kaiser volley. If you truly know how to use them in any scenario, then nobody's stopping you. Tip 2 is that you should be saving Emperor's Root for when an opponent does an air dribble or rainbow flick, because they'll be frozen and you'll easily get the ball. I would recommend saving it for defense instead of wasting it on offense. Tip 3 guarantees goals, and that is that you need to line up your shot before you even use your awakening, because if you do it quickly, you'll be able to use Banshees a second time during the same awakening. And the tip I have for all styles is to practice. Practice makes perfect, and the more you play, the more you'll grow. So that was my video. My name's George.